access to the wig hold. Now let's get into the wig proper. I'm sorry, guys, my voice is a little bit coarse after being really sick, so you're just gonna take what you get. So, this is the unit from Miss Lane Wig. I'm not really sure what length this is, but I'm gonna leave everything you need to know in the description box. It's been a while I did like a frontal wig, so today I'm gonna show you like in depth installation, styling, bleaching, whatever, like every single detail, what I do with my wig when I get out of the box. So the first thing I do is to actually bleach the knots, but I don't usually do the traditional bleaching. So I use my Sally Hansen legs and then just spray it around the wig just to calm that whiteness on the lace. And this is just like in a tan color, and then I go in with my got to be free spray just to keep that, spray in there. And then I go into blow dry it a little bit. After that, I go with my what do you call it, my tint spray. So I love this particular tint spray from Fati's Style. It's a local vendor on Instagram, and I love the tan because it stays. So this is Fati's chocolate tan spray. All I do is just go ahead and just spray it on that just to calm that tan color a bit, because I'm naturally really dark, so I need the lace to be dark, like my skin. So you're gonna get this color right here, which is what I really need. So I'm just gonna spray, I'm just gonna kind of like dry it, and as you can see, there's nothing coming out after drying it. When that's done, you're just gonna take it off, and yeah, the tinting and bleaching or whatever you call it is all done. Now let's check the lace. This is how it looks against my hands. Now we're just going to kind of like pluck the wig. So I'm this kind of person that is usually really lazy to pluck my wigs, but this particular wig came with like a really bulky hairline. As you know, every human hairline is not the same. So this one came like really customized. I did a bit of plucking, but it's not really to my taste. So because I'm like a perfectionist, I'm just gonna go into it and try to like pluck it again. So what I do before plucking is to put my mousse on and then try to use my hot iron to define the hairline. So I'm just gonna press it down just to give me like a bit of idea of where it's really plucked and where it needs to be plucked. So I just go in and kind of like just hot comb the front hair, or hot comb the hairlines, and try to position myself where I need to kind of like pluck. I'm so sorry, guys, like I'm just disconnected. Right, so this is how I pluck my wig. I take a little bit out and then I pluck it like facing forward, and then when I'm ready to pluck the back, I just turn and then pluck it facing backward. So just make sure that when you take a little bit of the hair out, you're just gonna pluck it facing where the hair is facing. I really don't know how to explain it, but just look at the video. It's really self-explanatory. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the same thing at the back. It's a very long process. I think this whole process took me about 30 to 45 minutes just to get the front hairline customized. You just have to be patient, take a bit of practice to get, used to it. So don't rush it. Just take your time. Try to do it step by step, and make sure to go into it when you feel it's not really done. So it's just more like plucking it, combing it, checking if it's all right, then plucking it again, then combing it all back, and then trying to go into where it needs to be done. So as you can see, I keep blocking, keep like separating the hair, going into it and taking out hair where it's bulky. Then I'm gonna comb it all back, and this is how this part that I've done looks. So it's a bit freer, it's lighter, and then this is the other part where I haven't done. So you can see the difference, how sleek that side looks, and kind of like how bulky the other side looks. So I'm just gonna make a little part there, and then I'm just gonna pick it up. At this point, I really don't know if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, or if I'm actually putting the part where I want the part to be. But I'm just going with the flow. Just trying to get that middle part or side part really visible. So I've done all of this bit. I've plucked everything that I needed to pluck. It looks a bit lighter, it looks natural, so I'm just gonna kind of like flat iron it or comb it just to lay it down, and then I'm just gonna go off camera just to do all the beads, and I'll be back to show you how I style the rest of the wig. So just before I go, I'm just gonna show you the part where it's all plucked and slicked down, and then I'm gonna show you the other part where I haven't touched it yet. So as you can see, I have gone ahead to do all of the hairline. This is how sleek it looks. You can actually see the difference. It looks a bit lighter, a bit sleek, better and more beautiful, if you ask me. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and style the rest of the wig. Now with new wigs, I don't usually go into like kind of style it, but this particular wig, I really love the texture, and I'm like, you know what, let me just do everything I need to do on this wig because it's kind of like going to be my favorite wig. So this is a pouch that came with this brush set. I love it. I'm just gonna use one of the brush, and I'm going to apply my concealer just to define that middle part really well. I'm kind of really impressed with the way I plucked this wig. It's kind of like how I wanted it, so like I don't have a problem with all that I've done with it. I'm just going to show you how visible the center part looks now, and yeah, this is basically all I need to do with the hairline, the part in, and everything. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and brush the wig. So the wig came with like a nice wave, but because the wig's gone through lots of things, I'm just gonna kind of like blow dry it. And what this does is like a kind of like keep the curls in place, but that really doesn't matter because at this point I wanted to go in and kind of like put more curls on it. But this is how the wig looks. The curls are really nice, but I'm extra, so I just need to put more curls on it. Now I'm not gonna show you like in depth on how I pull the curls in. I'm just gonna do 1 or 2 rolls, and then I'm gonna come back to show you the final process of my curling. So first I part it, just the first line at the back, and then I'm gonna go ahead to tag the front, and I just use my curling wand, just roll it around it, and then make sure that you keep it on there until it's all curled and rolled in. And then what I do is I actually drop the curl on my palm, and then I'm gonna hold it close just to retain the moist or the heat, yeah, just to retain the heat. And then I'm gonna tag it with my clip. Now by clipping it, it keeps the curls in place, and it keeps the curls curly longer. I'm just gonna repeat the process, hold it on for a while, and then when you feel you've got everything in place, you're just gonna quietly drop it on your palm, and then you're gonna cover your palm, just close it tight like you clench it, just so you retain the heat and the curl will last longer. I'm just gonna go off camera, repeat the whole process, and this is the final look. So I went ahead and sprayed in my heat resistant spray. Right guys, so you already saw how I did the styling of this wig. Today is absolutely installation day. I'm not going to show you everything because you know how I install my wig, but it's going to be bam and then I'll be back to show you the final look. So let's go install.
Go to war with me. You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay. Won't look away. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control it. My bones, I'm coming for the coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I never kissed the rain. Ice runs in my veins. Play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control it. My bones, I'm coming for it, coming for it. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I never kissed the rain. Ice runs in my veins. Won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take it.
And voila, this is the final look of this hair, guys. This is how I was able to customize it, and yeah, this is the final look.